Alicia, I have very difficult news to tell you.
What?
Stay focused. We're losing this patient. Really close with your father.
I love you.
That's the best thing I've heard all year.
Love you.
Right. Yeah, love you too. I meant what I said.
You can't have sex at the hospital.
I'm the HR guy now.
Oh, God.
You're keeping it a secret?
I'm taking all my prenatal vitamins.
You and I can't talk about him.
Noted.
I think it'd be easy for me to remember if I was scrubbing into a lot of surgeries.
I don't care what happened to my father. That man was dead to me long before he died.
You love C-Rock! You can't tell her. Don't tell her. Ashley, bring it in. Come here.
It's a different life, wasn't it?
Nothing has changed for me.
I gotta make y'all fill out official paperwork if you were gonna declare that you two are one.
What do you care about?
I don't know.
I think you should find out and get in their life in any way you can.
I love you, Annabelle.
Dr. Fuller will remain. However, he will be reduced to intern status.
I think I'm having this baby right now.
I'd love to get to know you better as a sister.
Understood.
Would you marry me?
Are you serious?
Her name is Loveland Francis.
Did you say that I'm a father?
I'm pregnant with Abe's baby, and then we broke up because I couldn't tell him.
Who does that remind you of? Someone who runs away because it gets hard. Who does that sound like?
I am absolutely crazy about you, and that makes me feel crazy.
Hate to spoil the surprise, but I knew.
Do you want to get a drink later?
Yeah.
There's something that you need to know. I already have a child.
More than one employee has said that they had consensual sex with you about 5 weeks ago.
Ripley Improv is excited to welcome you to our live stream show. Whether we are online or performing at a theater in Los Angeles, we acknowledge we are on the ancestral and unceded territory of the Gabrielino Tongva peoples. We invite you to investigate the land you inhabit and recognize the often ignored history of this land and this country. Please visit www.whos.land/en to learn more.
Look, I'm not gonna get into a fight with you to provide material for your novel. It's ridiculous.
No. I cannot believe this. You're engaged? You're engaged to another woman and you didn't tell me? It's been 3 days.
It's been a date and 2 lunches, to be fair.
Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't, I'm not having this conversation right now.
Wait, hold on. This isn't easy for me either.
Oh, it's not easy for you? It's not easy for you to date one woman and be engaged to another one?
Look, it's not that, look, Joyce and I go way, way back.
Oh, okay? I see. Mm-hmm.
And she's has always looked out for me and protected me, and I never really understood why. I never understood that feeling until I met you. I don't.
Yes.
I have a debt that I can never fully repay.
Oh my God, again with this debt thing. I mean, how many times? Is it a debt? Is it a debt to love me? Is it a debt to like me? That's not why I want you to go out with me. I want you to go out with me because I'm funny and I'm exciting and I'm interesting and I'm a great novelist and I have really cool clothing.
And you also have a lot of passion.
Really cool clothing that I think I'm gonna wear tonight, and maybe you can undress me, and that might be something fun for us to do tonight. Can I keep it fresh? Excuse me.
Annabelle,
Yes, can I help you?
well, it's just, you remember me, right? It's just you're looking at me kind of like.
I gotta go. Let me.
I just think, you know how stuff kind of gets around these hallways. I hear stuff.
Yes. Hi, Jimmy. Hi.
Hi.
I'm so late for doctor stuff, which you wouldn't understand because you're a janitor.
I'm a janitor.
Uh-huh.
Yes, that's true.
You know what's so funny is because when we first met, you didn't say that. But I should.
Yeah, it's okay. It's all right. I understand. You do your doctor stuff, and I'll do my
What? So,
stuff.
What have you heard exactly?
Well, that 5 weeks ago.
Okay, I'm going to stop you right there. I don't even know my name right now.
You don't know who I am. You definitely do know that I am Jimmy Pistol, and you and I had sex just about 5 weeks ago.
Okay.
Intercourse.
Okay, stop. First of all, why would you write a report? Who does that? It was just a hookup. Why would you do that? That makes no sense. It's oddly possessive. It's as if I was like a notch on your belt. Hey, like so you had to let someone know that you actually had sex. And second of all, I'm in a relationship with a committed relationship with a man who actually really likes me. So I gotta go, Jimmy. You have a cleanup on aisle puke, okay?
Okay.
Dr. Brenn, I don't want to disturb you while you're trying to collect a heartbeat, but we shouldn't cheat Dr. Fuller out of his opportunity to make sure he knows what he's doing, especially since he's an intern.
Dr. Fuller, you know what you're doing, don't you?
I do, and I'm aware of my job title as well. Thank you very much.
This is exactly why, since we've had so much practice at doing these things, you should be doing them as opposed to Brennan and myself.
Yeah, I mean, I know my job, and I'm sure you have obligations that you should be paying attention to as well.
I do, actually, because I
was talking to someone in the hallway. Who was that? I see him around all the time, but I have no idea who he was.
Oh, I don't. Who are you talking about? Me or Dr. Fuller was talking to somebody in the hall?
No, the guy with the mop.
Oh, you mean Jimmy Pistol?
Yeah, he's always out back smoking.
Right. Quite a name.
So I was going to say, I am putting my name in the running for chief intern. And so I feel like it's important so that someone steps it up and shows a little responsibility around here. And so I am using this opportunity to do that.
Dr. Fuller, will you tell me if this is correct? The patient presented with fever, malaise, difficulty swallowing, a midline neck examination showed some swelling. So the verdict, I think, is retropharyngeal abscess complicated by acute mediastinitis. Would you say that's about right?
Is there a lot of pus?
There's a lot of pus right on the neck.
That sounds right.
Dr. Brenn, can I speak to you out in the hallway?
Yeah, as long as it's about this pistol fellow.
I need to talk to you in the hallway. I will see you out there.
Okay. I'll be right out after you. I'm sorry, Fuller. I don't know why she's doing that to you. You don't deserve it. You're an accomplished doctor, and they shouldn't have put you back here.
Thank you. I feel like I should say something nice in return.
No, you don't need to, because I'm going to follow it up with, I get most of the surgeries, and now you're competition. So if you try to take any of my surgeries, you're going to regret it.
Well, I would like to follow that up with that I really like your new hairstyle. And if you draw, you got to draw against me. So, game on.
Jimmy, go away. Go away. Dr. Brenn, I was just instructing the janitor that the puke wasn't cleaned up very well.
All right. Jimmy, is it?
Yeah, that's my name.
You don't need to answer that, because you're just a janitor. We have a conversation that involves doctor things that don't involve you, so.
Hey, Jimmy, I always see you smoking cigarettes out in the back, and you carry that interesting little lighter. What's
it's my Zippo. Yeah.
Somebody give it to you?
Well, you got a few minutes.
So I pulled you outside of the room with the patient to let you know that I intend to give you a run for your money for chief intern, because I assume that you're going to be putting your name in the hat.
Hey, will you tell me something?
What?
I said, will you tell me something?
Not in front of a janitor, no.
I'll tell you about this Zippo a little later, maybe, huh?
No, pistol. You're welcome to tell me about it right now. I'm terribly curious.
Well, I'll take some pose on Ms. Annabelle Love over here.
Ms. Annabelle Love.
That's a southern thing. I've heard them do that often from the south.
Well, why don't I just tell you? I come from a military family. This Zippo used to belong to my granddaddy when he fought in World War II. Now it belongs to me, like an heirloom of sorts.
It's nice. I'm sure all the doctors here have told you it's not healthy to smoke.
Well, it's a lot healthier than what I was doing.
Are you gonna continue to pretend to journal while I'm sitting right here?
I didn't ask you to join me here, buddy.
Okay. May I join you?
Okay.
I just feel like it's weird. It feels like it's getting weird, and I don't want it to be weird.
It's getting weird. Yes, it's getting weird. I just found out you were engaged to another woman after we had gone on 1.5 dates, or whatever the hell you called it.
A date and 2 lunches. But now you know. Now you know. And now we can figure it out. Now we can get into the weeds and figure it out.
Okay. All right. How would you suggest we figure this out?
I am not going to tell you how to feel, Claire.
Oh, that's very feminist of you. Thank you.
I mean, okay. I don't know the language that you speak. I don't know it. So I'm just gonna try a bunch of things and hope something gets through. Okay.
Okay, cool. Do you mind if I take notes?
Okay. Cool. I'm finding myself in the company of a woman that I can't predict and who alarms and excites me at the same time.
Very good. Good for, tension.
Right. Tension, exactly. And there, I have this feeling that I'm going to make a misstep and it's going to drive her away. And I feel like at any moment something could go wrong, and yet I'm pulled closer. You ever felt that way?
It's not cool to smoke. And it's not good for babies. So this is my last one. And I read somewhere that you break up with your cigarette so that you have a symbolic, I shouldn't be explaining this to you, you're a cigarette, but still a symbolic breaking of bonds, and I release you to give cancer to other people.
I know a little something about what you're doing.
Oh.
I know.
Do you want this?
You know what? Remember in the hallway earlier when I said I was doing a bunch of stuff that was worse than cigarettes?
Yes.
Well, it's true. You see, before I worked the prestigious job of being the custodian here at LA General Hospital, I was in a different industry. An industry that got me into all kinds of drugs, really. Cocaine, heroin, etc. So I know a little thing or two about kicking something that ain't good for you. And see, the thing with cigarettes is it's better than heroin. But like you said, it ain't great. And so I'm trying to do something similar. You see, a Zippo lighter, right? It only has so much butane in it. And every time you fill it up, you make a choice. I made the choice a while ago. I'm not going to fill my Zippo up again. It can just be a little mantelpiece. A representation of what I used to carry, right? So when that new thing's gone.
Are you smoking or not? I don't understand.
Try not to.
Oh, okay. So
trying to save my moments. Trying to save my moments. You see?
I got it. So then we're just gonna symbolically toss this.
Yes,
actually,
Wendy, absolutely.
I'm not gonna toss it because that would just make more work for you. So I'm gonna go.
How about I just take it and I'll put it into the trash, huh?
Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's fine.
Perfect.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize someone else was in here. Yes. I'm really sorry. Is this like your special spot? I know people get really sensitive about when they have their little Zen moments here at the hospital. I know no one sleeps and it's terrible. And so I really do apologize. I didn't mean to impede. I can go.
No, don't go. You look just like Alicia Ayub. Do you know who Dr. Ayub is here at the hospital?
Yeah, I'm sorry, I haven't met you, but I'm Alicia's twin sister. You are you Hanna? Are you Hanna? Are you Bean? Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I'm sorry. Alicia told me all about you, and I know you guys are really close. She just shared a lot with me about how important you were to her, and I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for your loss.
I'm just gonna. Will you give these to Dr. Fuller?
Oh, yeah, sure.
I'm sorry, I need to.
Hannah, she loved you so much.
So, Mr. Pistol, can I call you Jimmy?
Oh, sure you can. Can I call you Cam?
Absolutely. So, I'm sorry, I'm getting off track. So you feel like it's not too forward to text somebody twice if you've already, or if you've only been out to them on lunches, say, for example?
Who you talking about? You talking about a good buddy? You talking about someone you hoping to get fresh with?
Well, I mean, somebody that I've maybe gotten a little fresh with, and I like the idea of freshness. I like freshness in general, but I'm wondering if sometimes if maybe it's too fresh.
When's the last time you sent him a little text message?
Oh, gosh. It would have been about 10 a.m., I think. 10:12. It was 10:12.
This morning?
Yeah.
Well, this little lady, what's she like? What does she enjoy?
Oh, I mean, she enjoys like difficult and complex literature. She enjoys sulking and dark makeup, and food that's spicy, but not so spicy that she can't like grasp the flavor.
So she's got the heart of a poet. Feel to her poetic heart, poetry in yours.
Dr. Love.
I was just, I don't have anything.
Have you met Clare?
Yes. Have you?
I just did.
I kind of put my foot in my mouth a few times that I spoke to her, but her and Ayub have been like trying to have lunch hangouts and stuff, and so I've been trying to not be weird about it or jealous about it or anything like that. So I'm trying to say less around her so that I don't stick my entire foot in my mouth every single time.
What would you say that would stick your foot in your mouth?
Generally comparing her to the sister that she never knew, and that I was there when she died, and that might not be the most appropriate thing. I'm sorry, my head is elsewhere. Are you okay talking to her?
No. No, I'm not.
That's okay. It's okay that you're not okay, and we're not friends. I know that, you and I. But this is hard. Can I ask you a question? And I'll keep this just between you and I.
Yeah.
Were you in love with Alicia?
Want to be dazzling? Sparkle, shine, and catch every eye in the room with...
You really want to be dazzling?
Well then, well bam! It's me, Dr. Sexmeat here, telling you to buy some fat merch! Who needs body lotion when you can have buttons, hoodies, whatever else they got? Just look at the screen, it's not my job to memorize all this shit. I'm a doctor, I'm a real doctor, so you better believe me when I tell you you need this fat merch! How about you sparkle up your soul with some dazzling heartbeats threads and impress that sexy thing you've been Facebook stalking through the entire pandemic? Sexing out on some fat merch is like buying a little piece of all these sexy, hot, sextacular, hot sweat peeps at LA Gen, all for yourself. And who wouldn't want to wear a dollop of sex grease like this? They don't call it a sweatshirt for nothing. So what are you waiting for? How about you bap this link into the Google net and slather yourself with a soppy helping of fat merch? Why wouldn't you? It's self-love. It's fat merch. Heck, I'm getting so fired up about it, I think I'm gonna... Support Ripley. Support my defense in my malpractice suit. Buy this stuff and be... hot. Hot, 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 hot. Oh, ouch. Oh, spicy. Pretty, hot, tempting, fat merch.
Available for limited time only, participating dealers. Terms, conditions, and restrictions apply.
Could you back up?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I love you too.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Wow, that's really smooth.
I'm sorry. I don't... Am I supposed to... I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know what I'm doing.
Clearly.
Do you?
No.
Okay, then. I'm sorry that I waited to tell you.
You know what, I do forgive you. But I'm not gonna forget.
Shouldn't.
I don't want to be weird about it, but it is kind of odd that you didn't answer that question and you just ran away. Like that's stuff that happens in TV shows where like people like hear a question and don't, answer it. And then we just like, oh, what happened? And but it's just pretty weird,
It's because I don't want to answer the question. Okay? Annabelle, it's because I don't want to answer the question.
Okay. Okay, weirdo.
Don't weirdo me. We're about to perform a thoracic drainage. Okay? I don't want to talk about anything but the surgery we're about to perform.
We're not going to perform anything. We're going to watch it.
Okay, we're about to watch it. And I don't want to talk about anything else. Especially not anything related to past relationships.
So, yeah, I mean, that's fair. I know who Jimmy is.
I'm listening.
I know who he is. I saw a piece of him that I really cared about, and it was a while ago, and it was during a lapse of judgment. But he's not a bad person. But there's implications on the relationship that we had that may make other things in my life difficult. And the reason I'm sharing this with you is that we can't always be in control of how people affect us and why people come into our lives, when they do and when they don't, and when they leave and when they're there. All I know is that I have someone in my life right now that I don't want to lose.
Dr. You?
Yeah, of course.
Sorry, I'm not keeping up with you, so I wasn't sure.
Fine, if I'm not making any sense, then
No,
I'll just...
you're making sense. I'm sorry, I'm being an ass. You liked Jimmy at one point. You're with Dr. Ayub now. What's the big deal? Did you just tell Jimmy that you don't like him anymore?
It's not as simple as that.
How can it not be as simple as that?
I could be pregnant with his child.
No, Jimmy, it's not as simple as that. It's like, of course I love Joyce, but every time I'm around Claire, I feel like I forget everything that I'm about.
Who makes you feel most like yourself?
I mean, to know that I'd need to know who I am.
Well, there you go, good buddy. Sounds to me like trying to force an answer where there is none. You know, I got a little something. Wouldn't mind me bending your ear.
All right.
Yeah. I used to work in the adult film business, I didn't like what it was doing to. It's my fault, right? But I got into the drugs. I didn't have to do that. The industry didn't do that to me. But I had to distance myself, and well, what it resulted in, see, is a complication. One could say I was doing the deed for a living, but see, the truth is I always wanted a child. And I don't know if I'm really in the cards, and now it kind of looks like it might be.
I don't know what has gone on, but if you're messing around with Dr. Love, you need to be real careful, because lives are at stake, and she is, well, she's a passionate woman.
She is.
More suction. The answer to your question from earlier.
I don't really care. You don't have to tell me. I was, forcing you to tell me something. I just forget it.
No. I want to tell you.
There's a lot of pus right there.
Get up. The answer is yes. I was with her that morning. And I know I blamed you, but I should have told her to go to the hospital. She was complaining of chest pressure. Clearly it wasn't. And if I had told her to go to the hospital, things would have been different.
You can't blame yourself for something like that. That's just not any way to live. Listen, my father was a cardiologist, and he died of a heart attack. He should have taken every lesson he learned from medical school on up. He was the chief of LA General. If he couldn't make choices for himself, how the hell was I going to tell him what to do, or anyone else? Alicia, from what I understand, was hard-headed, and
yeah,
I don't claim to know her, but she shared opinions with me with the brief time we had, and I am sad that I don't get to know her better, but maybe I have an opportunity to get to know you better. Oh, geez.
So hang on, we need more oxygen in. Shit.
Oh, geez, this is big. This is a bigger cyst than we thought it was going to be. The blood pressure is
2 packs of O-neg. 2 packs of O-neg.
Are you doing all right there?
Are you?
Huh?
I said, not particularly. Who are you? Do you need like?
Oh, I'm Jimmy Pistol. I work here. I'm the janitor.
Oh. How do you spell that? Like pistol?
Yep. Like, like the handgun. That's
yes.
right. Why, you writing down something for character someday in one of your books?
Yeah. You know that I read.
You just strike me as a writer is all. That's all.
I do.
Yes, you do. In fact, seems I was talking to a fella earlier who was talking about a writer. Coincidence, maybe.
I don't know. Do you believe in coincidences or do you believe in fate?
Well, I don't think anything's an accident, I'll tell you that.
Do you really believe that?
Yes, I do.
Can you explain to me why, when I was about to meet my twin sister, she died in this hospital, and I never got to meet her, and the woman that she loved never got to spend her entire life with her?
Well, now you're a writer, ain't you? So your imagination knows no limits. Now, I can tell you something that ain't just imagination. See, I pick up a few things, sweeping these halls. In fact, I better do more sweeping, otherwise I'll get in trouble. But when someone is gone, someone near and dear to us, they ain't really gone. And I ain't just talking about the spiritual thing, if you ain't subscribed to that. I'm talking literally. She is a part of the earth. She is a part of the air. She is reabsorbed into all of it. And so every time you take a glass of water, there's a piece of her in that experience with you. You carry her with you in your head, your imagination. And she's literally all around you. None of us would be here today without those that came before us.
Thank you.
I don't know what to do.
Here, take this.
I can't.
Yes, you can. Look at me. You're gonna be a mom someday. This kind of shit is gonna come easy. Take this. Come on. Right there in the left aorta.
What do I do?
I'm gonna clamp it off.
I just jam it?
Yeah, jam it in. Push it all in, every bit of it.
Like Pulp Fiction?
Yeah, just like Pulp Fiction. Nice. Oh, that's great. Great, you stop the blood flow. The heart rate is lowering. Nice, Dr. Love. Hey. I'm gonna put my hand on your shoulder, okay? It's all right. It's okay.
Listen, you were right. You're right. I should have been straight with you from the beginning. And the truth is, my head hasn't been right in a long time. And I know that you're going through a lot too. And for me to take advantage of that it's not right.
You didn't take advantage. You just didn't tell me the whole truth. I met someone today who loved someone really, truly. And I heard about it. I read emails and love notes and heard about how incredible it was and how effortless it was. And I know that what we have isn't that. There's too much effort.
Well, for what it's worth, it is for me. But I won't stop.
Through it all, I'll be right there. Through it all, through it all, through it all, I'll be right there. Through it all. Well, I'm on the edge of an endless dream, and I'm in the middle of a long forgotten street. And the sun is shining, and the trees are bare, and we don't have one single care. But it won't be easy trying to bring you back, bit like a steam train on a one-way track. And through it all, through it all, through it all, you'll be right there. Through it all, through it all.
Hey. I'm glad you're here.
Really?
Yes. I need your advice.
Shoot.
What happens when you really love somebody and you say something in order for them to feel a certain way, but that thing is a lie that you said?
Well, I am notoriously terrible at this, but lying never works out. Never does.
I'm such a jerk to you. And it's this wall that I put up so that no one has to look at me.
I know. I have walls too. This is mine.
What, drinking?
Just making light of things, I guess.
Got it. I'm gonna practice something with you really quick. And you're gonna pretend to be the person that we both know who this is probably to, and we're gonna see how it goes. Can you do that for me?
Okay. Oh, is the person I'm pretending to be, does my name share a name with a handgun or anything like that?
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
You know what? I'm gonna stay at the hospital. That was just a panic moment. All right. See you, Dad. Love you too.
Pretty cool they let us take the mugs outside, right?
Yes. I'm sorry. You look twins.
Yeah. At least the hair's different, right? Actually, I got a haircut recently and no one's commented on it, but...
Oh, I love it. I actually would tell Alicia that she should go red. She was pretty dark brown and it was beautiful, but she wanted to do something wild with her hair, and I don't know why I'm saying this to you. I'm gonna eat the lollipop that I have in my pocket now,
because you always have a lollipop in your pocket. Alicia talked a lot about you.
I'm sure.
You can do it.
Okay.
I believe in you.
It's harder than it looks.
I believe it.
I feel like I'm just sweating a lot right now.
Yeah,
You're
maybe
just...
your jacket, hat. Oh, okay. No, I
didn't need
whatever.
to take it off. It is hot though.
It matches my hair.
You got it. It's real.
You still have
I'm
blood.
actually trying.
There's blood. There's blood on your face.
Are you
actually.
serious?
Yeah.
God, I'm sorry. That's.
Let me just.
Oh yeah. I can't do this.